to Lucian and start doing a whole lot better. I think Lucian's a really strong comfort pick for Pavelski, and it kind of saddens me that he's not starting off with it. But on the other side, 720Polyshot going to be coming in with the Asuri going up against Pavelski on the Onyx for game number 1 of this loser's top 8.
Yeah, even the play that I've seen today, after seeing the Lucian, I'm still more excited about an Onyx pick every time. Again, that doesn't mean the Lucian can't do amazingly, but I'm definitely a big fan of Cannon right now. I think the placements this weekend have shown that Cannon is a good weapon that you should be picking up if you want to follow what the top players are doing.
What you're seeing, Pavelski on that Onyx gets the gauntlets in hand, gets a nice downlight down air, trying to read with that down signature, but 720Polyshot decides to stay high off that down air. Nice guitar plays, great gravity cancel downlight to continue that pressure onto Pavelski.
Those guitars just look like they have a longer range
I was gonna say,
than other
those
guitars.
Things look huge.
I swear, did y'all just make that bigger? Did you like grab the corner of the PNG for those and just like pull it out a little bit?
Yeah, it's
those
just
look longer.
Stretched. Nice ground pound from Pavelski. Gonna need a little extra. No, it won't, as 720Polyshot does not quite have the height, and Pavelski stayed above that neutral air to avoid giving him that chase dodge up.
Now we talked about Polyshot's PR, which was 12. Now compare that to Pavelski's 15. So these are, I don't want to say, these are like relatively low PR'd players in terms of like top 8, right?
Yeah.
So them going up against one another, like this is like the teeners.
What?
12 and 15 going up against 12 isn't a teen, but I mean you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. They're the double digiters going up against each other.
There you go. That's probably better.
I was like, what are you talking, like their age? Pavelski, though, is almost a full stock behind here. 720Polyshot definitely got a nice knockout on that left side with the guitar, so he's going to be struggling a little bit. But again, the guitar strings, and Pavelski just stands there. He's crazy. Why would you stand there while a guitar player is hitting buttons?
And this is after, like, I think Photo was mentioning earlier, like, Pavelski knows the ways to get out of these guitar strings, and it seems like he just doesn't against Polyshot. Gravity cancel neutral signature going to give him the touch. Oh, he hit it again! Yeah!
No!
He did it! Oh my gosh!
Everyone knows what Asuri wants to do with that, and you just let him do it.
A lot of people aren't too hyped on guitars right now. Like, look at this. Hits the ground pound. Gravity cancel insig. Hits the ground pound. Weapon toss down. Weapon toss up. Gravity cancel. Neutral signature. Oh my gosh. Why didn't Pavelski just dip?
Yeah, just leave.
He should have just dipped. Once he threw his weapon and he didn't have that as a future tool, he should have just dipped.
That's a Pavelski play though, right there. Like when he first burst on the scene, one of his biggest hallmarks, which is not something you should be proud of, is that he would lose a stock to get a stock. Like he would burn everything he can just to make sure that he can finish off his opponent. But he is going to be going back to that Lucian. This is like the character that he is most known for.
See what his guitars are able to do against 720Polyshot. They're going even so far. I haven't seen any major momentum going the way of Pavelski with these. Polyshot's been able to shut most of that down, or at least keep it at a minimum. In comes Guitars v. Guitars, boy. You don't see much of it too much in 2020, but you got it right here.
Nice plays coming out from Pavelski. The falling neutral air, and 720Polyshot gonna flag himself away. Didn't even try to contest. Didn't like reach for a weapon or for a hit for a chase dodge. So he was like, all right, I'm out. Maybe Pavelski will goof it up. Oh, wait, what? Is he good?
Yeah.
Is he living?
Is
he living?
What? I don't know what's... He must be lagging.
Yo,
this is, yeah.
Clock started.
He's lagging for sure.
This game's in the bag, man.
Yeah. I don't know if he's SDing. I think he's just like... What is he doing? That's not
Yeah, that's
bot
definitely
movement.
not bot movement. Pavelski, he's going to take this one. Yeah, nothing 720Polyshot can do here.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a game going the way of Pavelski. See, switch to the Lucian. What was that? What did I say?
Get out of here. Get out of here. There's the door. Get out.
Tell me I'm wrong. Did he win with the Lucian or did he not?
That's true, man. The Lucian switch. The Lucian difference, if you will.
The stats don't lie. Pavelski gonna put one on the board, but of course, that means 720 Polyshot. I don't really know what exactly happened in that game, but I'm pretty certain that one counts.
Oh yeah, it definitely counts. It was past 10 seconds for sure. Polyshot kind of waited out. He's not going to restart his client. I think he's just waiting for the internet to stabilize, and he's going to hover on a Zerial in the meantime. Or he's going to go over to the Barraza. His level 50 Barraza against this level 68 Lucian from Pavelski. I wonder if this is a lag pick.
That's so
right?
odd. Like that last game, like, sure, it's a win for Pavelski, but it's not a win where you have information to go, okay, I know my Asuri didn't work. So I guess a lag pick is going to be the logic behind that, but that's so odd to me.
Or this could be just his pure swap. He wants a beefier boy. He wants the axe to deal with Katars. He wants some blasters, maybe to deal with the blasters or to help keep Katars at range. Went for the side air into sidelight. Double dare 2000 from Pavelski. Blasters coming out the gate, blasting.
Going blasters to blasters. He lost in the Katar mirror match, sort of. And now it looks like he's losing in the blasters mirror match, but he does have the axe in hand. Might be able to get some good chunks here against Pavelski.
Sidelight nair. Goes for the dare. Another sidelight nair. This time he goes high with the recovery. Had to be careful. Pavelski almost picked him up with a recovery there.
Yeah, that was almost really clean from Pavelski, hitting that sidelight, and then if he had gotten that chase dodge recovery, would have been awesome to see. But a nice read from Pavelski to get the gravity cancel downlight recovery. Not quite enough force. Of course, Lucian, very low strength character, so he is going to struggle a little bit to get the finisher, but the blasters will do it.
Now, going into this earlier, we saw the way that Pavelski entered the loser's bracket was against Akno in their top 8 qualifier match. Akno ended up taking it 3-0. 720 Polyshot going to even that up. Meanwhile, 720 Polyshot took it to game 5 against Ninja. Stellar performance from him. He went down in the loser's bracket, went to game 5 against Blue. Meanwhile, Pavelski took it to game 5 against Machete.
Well, I'm sure there would be some love for that rematch between 720 Polyshot and the Ninja 729, but Pavelski going to try to deny it. Goes for the read with the gravity cancel neutral signature, but a nice punish from 720 Polyshot. And a neutral signature will put Pavelski in a real rough spot.
Found a solid vector to send him right over that corner instead of bouncing him off the stage. Side sig punishes a side sig. Weapon spawn on the field. Pavelski throws his Katars up, grabs the blasters. Neutral signature raw in the middle of the stage.
It hits grounded, and it's gonna be the recovery for Pavelski to finish the second stock off of 720 Polyshot, and he's gonna be sticking with a pair of blasters because he only had to choose between one pair of blasters or the other.
All right, I'll admit I was sleeping on the Lucian pick a little bit, but again, I'm really not super enthusiastic whenever anyone plays Lucian anymore.
I think Pavelski is one of the few Lucians. I wouldn't say it is a pick that most people should go to, but I think Pavelski's Lucian in particular is very solid.
Neutral sig coming out. Pavelski's not in the right spot to punish it.
Nice.
3 hits, 4
Whoa!
hits. Stop! Stop!
That's too many! Ah!
Oh, the crash out! Oh my gosh!
He was
Pavelski.
He was monochrome. He was out of jumps, and he was still getting hits.
Holy cow, what an explosive end to that. 720 Polyshot having to do a 180 and go to the Onyx.
720 divides down into 180. So many downlights from Pavelski. What an insane finish, but we are going to be going right on in to the next one, and 720 Polyshot now bringing out the final pick. It's going to be the Onyx for game number 4.
He's going to carry over high defense from the previous Barraza pick. We'll see what he's able to do with Cannon here. I didn't catch the level on the Onyx before we entered into this game.
Yeah, I can't say, unfortunately, was not able to catch that level either, but I do believe he's got some Cannon experience, so I would expect some solid stuff to come out. He is going to come in, gets a side air, but not much more as Pavelski gets the big blaster string onto him.
Very different movement coming out from 720 Polyshot's gauntlets early on in the game. It looked very unconfident, like he was just trying to get away.
Yeah.
even in the very beginning when Pavelski wasn't putting like a ton of pressure on him. Neutral signature from the middle of the stage.
No weapon.
Big lead for Pavelski.
That's so goofy. 9 times, like usually when Pavelski does that, he'll jump, recovery, and then throw the weapon toss up to try to delay the weapon spawn. He goes down, steals out the Katars. That's so awkward from Pavelski, but that's just the kind of nutter that he is.
Neutral sig coming out. Not going to make contact. Ooh,
I like that down
right out of hit stun, goes for the dare.
Yeah.
Kind of like the backside of it, ended up catching Pavelski. Big side air. Maybe leading to the knockout here, and it does. Didn't even need to hit the weapon toss. Pavelski didn't have any more in-air movement options to get back.
I'm liking these gauntlets from 720Polyshot, getting some good punishes on the Katars from Pavelski. Seeing Pavelski not able to catch with that downlight. 720Polyshot again, starting to get some reads with his cannon. Sidelight, side air.
Like he's looking for sidelight, side air, and then gets the dodge and maybe wants to go for more sidelight, side airs. But Pavelski's just completely getting away from it. Last time that soft platform was there, so Pavelski could just land straight on that rather than trying to go back down to the ground. There it is.
Nope. Okay. Kind of did it.
Wanting to use absolutely everything.
Except he didn't get more height with that dodge up. Like
Yeah, he did everything, but so slowly.
What a goof. 720Polyshot able to connect with the side air. Pavelski trying to get more with these Katar strings, but without ground, it's a lot harder to get these Katar strings. The extension usually relies on having sidelight and downlight on the ground.
Now Pavelski here with a solid lead. He is about in knockout damage. Oh, putting out more pressure on the 720Polyshot. Pavelski's already up 2 games in this best of 5. Sitting in a very solid spot. 1 or 2 more hits. And that's going to be a red for 720Polyshot. Neutral signature from the ground. Not going to be enough to knock out.
Yeah, still not enough force on that one.
Oh.
Does find the weapon toss. Almost put Pavelski off screen. Trying to reach with the downlight. 720Polyshot wants to finish this one, but Pavelski finds the downlight recovery. That high defense of the Onyx going to keep 720Polyshot alive only for a moment.
Side sig going to clean that one up. Man, that is a rough set for 720Polyshot. He is going to fall 3-1 to Pavelski here. Pavelski's going to be moving on. He's going to be fighting Simple, who we just saw play just a few moments ago in the previous set. Meanwhile, we have another one coming up. Anything more you got to say about that set between Pavelski and 720Polyshot?
I think you should just stick with the Lucian, man. You didn't really like the Lucian, but so far in terms of games we have watched in the top 8, he's 3 for 3 on the Lucian. I want to see him just go straight into it. But either way, he is going to be continuing on to fight Simple like you're talking about. And we're going to be moving to the other side of Losers Top 8 to watch plays